I'm $28,000 in debt from divorcing an abusive man that can't pay me child support because he's in jail. And baby, that abusive man got convicted of aggravated stalking and violation of probation yesterday. A round of applause for the judge, please. So if you want to help me get out of debt, please watch this video all the way through to the end and then press all these buttons right here. Thanks for being a girl's girl. So today's side story is about a girl that I used to sponsor who we're going to call Bug. Bug was a good bit younger than me, probably like 5 or 6 years, and I had actually met her at my first job that I got whenever I got into recovery at that call center. There was this guy that worked at the call center that all of the girls thought was fine as fuck. To me, he looked like Santa Claus on fucking roids. I was like, I don't get it, bitches, but okay. Well, when Bug starts working there, she sees that guy across the parking lot and she screams out, "Hey, you're hot!" That guy was in recovery. He was actually at the rehab that my ex-boyfriend Hoop was at, and they were in the same apartment. My home group was an 8:30 meeting, and I used to chair it like every Wednesday for a year, and I'm chairing that meeting, and I see this Santa Claus guy bring Bug in, and she picks up a white chip. I come to find out through the grapevine at work that her mom and my aunt are lifelong best friends. Her mom was the maid of honor at my aunt's wedding, and our families have like known each other for decades. Well, she goes to meetings and stuff, but she doesn't like actually have a sponsor, and Santa Claus makes the suggestion. He's like, why don't you ask Tori to sponsor you? And she does. We start a regular sponsor-sponsee relationship and begin working the steps. But if you've ever been in a 12-step program, you know there's certain people that you form like lifelong, no matter what, we are going to be friend relationships with. And then there's people that like you just help them work the steps. Instantly, it was like we were fucking soul sisters. Bug ends up getting pregnant by this Santa Claus guy, and honestly, all she wanted was to like get married and be a stay-at-home mom and have a fucking family, and she just felt like she wasn't good enough at it. She felt like she couldn't keep the house clean enough, she couldn't keep good enough food on the table, she couldn't keep this fucking guy happy, and they start fighting all of the goddamn time. Well, like any woman would, Bug starts talking to her sponsor and her mom about her fucking relationship, and we're both like, this guy sounds a little fucking crazy, girl. He immediately starts trying to like get her away from her family and shit, and he like convinces her that her mom is a psycho and it's her fault that they have problems. He ends up asking me to throw her baby shower instead of letting her mom do it, and specifically tells me not to invite her mom because she is scared that it will upset Santa Claus man. I throw her a baby shower. It's so fucking cute. We did like a sunflower theme. Pilgrim had just started her like baking business or whatever. She made her this gorgeous like 3-layered fucking sunflower cake. Well, Bug and Santa Claus man end up having their first baby on MK's fucking 10th birthday. Talk about intertwined, y'all. Me and Trash Bag Man go over there to meet their baby, and she's like, here's your Aunt Tori, and it was so sweet. And then literally, y'all, the baby isn't even 30 days old, and she calls me and says, can you watch my daughter because Santa Claus man is making me go to the fucking hospital? And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, he's saying that I'm crazy, that I'm postpartum, that I have all this shit going on, and that he doesn't trust me alone with the baby, and that I need to go and get some help. As a woman who went through postpartum, as her sponsor, as her fucking friend, I'm like, immediately bring me your baby, dude. When this happens, my DV spider senses start tingling, and I'm like, something fucking weird is going on. Like, this isn't normal. That's when Santa Claus man brings Bug and his daughter over to my house, and I'm like, you know what? She really doesn't seem like anything is wrong. She just seems fucking tired. I just feel like something is wrong, so I reach out to my aunt that is best friends with her mom, and I tell her everything. She's known Bug since like the day she was born, and she's like, I'm fucking coming over there. So me and my aunt are sitting over there with the baby, and we get a phone call from Bug, and she says, well, we're on our way back because the people at the hospital said I'm not crazy, I'm not postpartum, and that Santa Claus man needs to fucking help me more. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Come on, come get your fucking baby, girl. Oh, I will never forget this as long as I live. This fucking Santa Claus man guy was standing on my back porch talking to me, and he was like, she doesn't have a schedule, she just sleeps whenever the baby sleeps, the house isn't clean, I don't have food on the table. I said, bro, she got cut the fuck open 28 days ago. Are you fucking crazy? Do you guys think that he stepped up and started changing diapers? Absolutely the fuck not. He pushed everything on Bug until she absolutely fucking snapped and left his ass, and then he decides to serve her with court papers to try to take her fucking baby.